our democracy. Trump just wants to rule like Kim Jong-un. Wake the fuck up!
Oh shit, I better wake up. Wake up from what? I don't fucking know. But you know, clearly, whoever wrote this was really rational when they wrote it. This definitely was not a tweet written by some 11-year-old girl having an absolute mental breakdown, who probably have parents that just keep imbuing this idea in her head that Donald Trump is the worst person of all fucking time, and because he got elected, Donald Trump is personally coming to their house as they speak to grab her by the pussy. Jesus Christ, definitely not something like that. This is clearly a very rational comment. Alright, so most of the time, as many of you guys already know, I really don't get that serious with any of the videos that I put out on YouTube. Usually keep it somewhat lighthearted and make a few jokes and make a few genuine comments and pretty much leave it at that. But fuck me, man, I'm gonna be honest. Recently, I've been watching some shit go down that has just been so blatantly stupid and over-emotional to the point where it's fucking hard to watch. To the point in time where it was just so blatantly brain dead that I just thought, fuck man, I'm just gonna make this video. So check it out, dog. North Korea, unfunny, cancerous memes aside, is essentially at its core a complete tyrannical monarchy where insert funny meme about fat or spoiled here, Kim Jong fucking Un pretty much completely controls the entire government in all aspects. Border control, military, propaganda, fucking everything, alright? And of course that also follows the same, with Kim Jong-un starving his own people, closing the North Korea border, pretty much allowing none of his own North Korean citizens the ability to even leave the fucking country where he starves and brainwashes them to begin with. And of course no shit, that's just barely the surface as well. Like there's no internet, TV, or any form of entertainment at all, unless you count repeating fucking propaganda bullshit. I mean, the dude is pretty much Satan and fucking Joffrey from Game of Thrones put together, and if you don't know who Joffrey is, he pretty much is this little kid that tortures people and... Okay, seriously though, obviously the point of this video is not to convince you that Kim Jong-un is a bad person, because unless you're on a win streak of 3 generations of inbreeding, it's pretty fucking obvious that this dude isn't really the most chill person. Kind of a dickweed. Instead of that shit though, this video is gonna be about 2 things. 1, World War fucking 3, sponsored by nuclear bombs. And 2, the autistic short bus veteran's reaction to this shit. Now look, just in case you don't know what's happening, I'm gonna make this really short. Kim Jong-un in the past few months has pretty much been overall making shitloads of various different random threats and pretty much implications that they're gonna, well, I don't know, kinda just nuke the entire fucking United States. They pretty much did this by making statements in interviews or just blatant statements, and also straight up testing nuclear bombs close to military bases around the world, trying to show everyone that they have the memes and they have the nukes to diarrhea on anyone's face.
Challenges all around the world. This breaking news just coming out of the Pentagon. Our team there, Lucas Tomlinson and Jennifer Griffin, saying that North Korea is now in the final stages of preparing for yet another nuclear test.
Dana and Alice, Guam is home to thousands of American service members and their families, and it is key to the U.S. military presence in the Pacific. Tonight, North Korea says it's looking at plans to attack Guam.
Fast forward to a couple of days ago, though, and Donald Trump, whether you fucking despise him or absolutely love him, ended up pretty much responding to some of North Korea's threats and implications by pretty much saying that if they keep making threats and pulling off this fucking bullshit, that the United States will go to war with him. And obviously he's talking about a fucking nuclear war. He's not talking about like Call of Duty or some retarded shit like that.
North Korea best not make any more threats to the United States. They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen.
Now look, whether or not you fucking hate Donald Trump and want him dead and screamed and cried on Twitter when he won a while back, or you absolutely love him and fucking jerked off when he won, or even if you think that he teamed up with Russia to 2v1 quickscope the US election, it doesn't even matter, friend. Because when it comes down to it, the statement that he made towards the country making fucking nuclear threats is 100% completely justified. Not even from my opinion, or even from my point of view, or any of that shit. But instead of all that horseshit, the CIA chief fucking director's opinion. Because when all this shit was going down, he said, quote for quote, that it's important for the United States to lay out very clearly how it would act in the response of a North Korean attack. Now, obviously, no shit, everyone can have their own opinions, but I'm just gonna go out here and guess that I fucking doubt that anyone that is actually making these retarded ass comments and tweets about how Donald Trump made a massive mistake and is being too harsh and is a fucking retard has even like a fucking quarter of a toe as much credibility as the CIA director when it comes to this type of shit. Now, with that all being said though, you would think with a situation like this, most people would kind of come to the realization that, hey, whether or not I like Trump, it doesn't really matter because this guy, fucking Kim Jong-un, is an absolute literal tyrant and, you know, he's kind of a bad guy. So, whether or not I like Trump, I should kind of push it aside for this guy making nuclear threats around the entire planet. Because, you know, that might kind of affect me in some way if I were to be, I don't know, fucking nuked. You know, you'd really assume something like that would happen, right? Or at least that's what I thought. But apparently, a lot of people fucking disagree. And they think that Kim Jong-un is fucking better than Donald Trump. Are you fucking sick? And that pretty much brings us exactly to what this video is about today, which is the absolute fucking retard storm of various different emotionally unstable cows reacting to this shit going down. Trump is crazier than Kim Jong-un. Yeah, I get it, you don't like Trump. But if you genuinely, non-ironically, really think this, ironically, I think you're more fucked in the head than either one of them combined. Kim Jong-un supports the LGBT community. How about the GOP and Trump? Okay, first of all, Lord Shen, he also supports not letting any of his own citizens leave his fucking country, and he also supports starving his own people, absolute censorship, and also probably raping small little children and worshipping the god of darkness as well. I mean, who fucking... Seriously though, Lord Shen, you're absolutely fucking brain dead. I don't even know how else to tell you this, because if you really think that the fact that Kim Jong-un supports the LGBT community, which is probably not even true, but still actually makes him a good person despite everything else, you need some fucking help, dude. You need to be locked up in a cage and counseled by fucking Dr. Phil 24/7 immediately. Jesus Christ. Kim Jong-un is forced to say those words by the arms dealer and politicians he hopes Trump will wage the war. What? Are you serious? Okay, let me get this straight. Kim Jong-un wants to be nuked by the United States. That's what you're trying to say. I mean, I don't even want to call you fucking retarded because you actually probably are, so, you know, I'm just gonna go to the next one. Just, what the fuck? Everywhere Trump is the laughing stock of the world. That is why Kim Jong-un seized a strategic op to unravel 45 and show his idiocy. Oh yeah, Dr. Karen Sanders' son, I'm sure he's really seized an opportunity here. I'm 100% sure that Kim Jong-un sat down with his advisors and decided to devise this plan where they threaten someone and he ends up threatening them back. I mean, wow, he really got to show Donald Trump's idiocy there. Yeah, they got... Alright, seriously though, how the fuck did he unravel anything? What the fuck? So far, Kim Jong-un has done is walk over Trump's red lines and kick sand in Trump's face, showing how weak Trump is. Once again, this goes back to the retarded shit 2 little tweets ago. How the fuck is Kim Jong-un showing that Trump is weak? I mean, I feel like I've said this already like 100 times, but whether you hate Trump or like him, how is the dude responding to a threat with an equal threat, showing that he's fucking weak? I don't understand.